Okay, I'm live again. It really did glitch on me. I'm so sorry, guys. Hopefully, you're heading over here from the previous live stream. Not sure. If you do, great. If you don't, I completely understand. Um, Let me take a look here. Is it still buffering? I'm wondering if it's still buffering. Hi, Charlene. Thanks for joining. Oh, yay, Brenda, you're back. Thanks for making it. I had some glitches on my live stream a minute ago and it just was buffering and no sound. Oh, it's still buffering? Any tips, Charlene, on what I could do? And can you hear me? Because I know I had lost sound. Let me know if you can hear me. Um, okay, you can hear me. Hi, Shanna, how are you? Okay, well, let's keep trying. I had started. Oh, it is buffering. Gosh darn it. And my Wi-Fi hasn't changed. Nobody's on it right now, except me. I don't know what it could be. Well, let's just keep playing in the meantime. Because as I said, I might go a little short today. Um, One of my other grandchildren is being dropped off, and I don't want to miss time with him. So I'm gonna trim this down a little bit. Probably 3¼ by 5 by 5. Yeah. Okay, it seems okay now. Well, hopefully it's okay. All right, so this will be one card panel. Let me get some card bases out here. And of course, I don't have any white. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that one either. Let me make sure. Ah, found one. Yeah, I want it on the white panel. Okay, let me put this back down. Okay, good. Yeah, you know what? We are so spoiled that anytime there's just a teensiest, tiniest bit of a hiccup, we all go into panic mode. Okay, let me get a panel to mat that with. Let's see. Um, you know, I don't like Taco Bell, my friend. I do not. It's not real Mexican food. I don't know. I'm just picky, I guess. Let me see. What else we have here? Maybe. Maybe a blue. Bring out the few specks of blue. What do you think? Yeah, it's definitely not Mexican food. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a black one. I don't know how people. I mean, how are you eating that, Charlie? I just can't. It's too much. It's too much for me. All right, let's get this attached. Oh, and I feel like my tape runner is about to run out, and it sure is. That's okay. I have extra tape here. I'm not worried about it. In fact, I just ordered more because I was on my last few rolls. So I ordered more from Tape Jungle. Uh, yeah. I used to tell my kids, if they wanted to eat out, Mom, we want Mexican food. And I would tell them, anything I make is Mexican food because I'm Mexican. They'd be like, Mom, that's not funny. Oh, well. All right, let's try this now. 5-layer burrito. All right. Okay, and so then this will sit on there, but I want foam tape. So what did I do with my foam tape? All right. It's been kind of a crazy day here. I was trying to finish recording a video, and I started by watching two of my grandkids because my daughter had a horrific migraine. So I know what that's like to try and take care of kids with a migraine. So I took over, took care of them. Right? Kids are wrong. Anything I make is Mexican. But I took care of the two little ones, so the 9-month-old and the 3-year-old, and they were so good for me. It's like, I tell my kids, I think the kids know when we have a migraine. They kind of they ease up a bit on their expectations from us, at least when they're little. Now, when they're teenagers, they know you have a migraine, and that's when they ask you for stuff that you would not normally say yes to, but because you have a migraine, you just say, yeah, 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 whatever. And let's see. Now, I had some of the round sentiments there. I almost think the round one would be better. Hmm. Um, I might just do that. Let me get some of my circle dies. Oh, I have such a mess in here, guys. I have such a mess. But anyway, I was watching, see how I scroll? I was watching the littles this morning, and then my daughter finally got up and said, okay, headache's almost gone. And I said, good. And so she took over with her kiddos. And then I came into my craft room and I had to clean up a bit because I did a thing. I went to Michael's yesterday. There's a new Michael's they built close to me. There's already several here in San Diego, but there is a new one um, in the Otay Ranch area. And I thought, well, let me go check that one out and see if it's not as picked through as the others. And it wasn't as picked through, and it had lots of fun stuff. So I bought some paper pads, which I know I don't need any more paper pads. And I bought, let me show you. I was going to do a haul video, but then I thought, nah, who wants to see that? I mean, I like seeing them, but I bought this. So I bought this because I'd seen someone else use it. I don't remember who, to store like all their ephemera or sentiments. So like if I print a bunch of these out and then cut them out and have them all ready to go, I can have one for Father's Day, one for Mother's Day, one for birthday, get well, a different one for each one. So I bought two of these because they were 70% off. So they were $10 for each of those, which wasn't bad. Plus I bought cardstock, paper pad, some 12 by 12 paper pads. But yeah, I probably didn't need to do that. But because I did that, I came home, just threw everything in the craft room. Because by the time I got home, I needed to get dinner going. And then, oh, that's pretty. And then I figured I'll deal with that mess tomorrow, completely forgetting that it was Tuesday. And huh? Oh, Baba, this. Yeah, it says Baba. One of them says world's best Baba. I like this one. I think this one I'm going to use for my sons. Where is it? It says something like when does where is it? Let me find it because I'm going to keep going crazy. When does a regular joke become a dad joke? And then it's when it becomes apparent. Ha ha ha. So that one I can use for my son. Oh, here it is. Because he's the big jokester of the family. And instead of doing a matte layer here, let me do something. Excuse the reach. I'm going to go over it because it has a black outline. I'm going to kind of go over the edge with just my marker. And that way it looks like it has a black matte layer behind it. So I'm cheating a little bit. Hi, Don. How are you? Okay. Alrighty. And one of the paper pads I got, I'll have to show it to you. The reason I decided to pick it up, first of all, the paper pads were on sale too. I paid I think $4 for each of the 12 by 12 paper pads. See, doesn't that look good? And then what was I saying? Oh, and so the paper pads were on sale. And I kept going back and forth. Do I get it? Do I not get it? And then of course I flipped through one of the paper pads and let me pull it out. Let me show it to you. Give me a second. And I got 3 12 by 12 paper pads. So I was good. I didn't go completely overboard. But I got this one. And one of the reasons that I got it, when I flipped through it, I saw this page. And I thought, oh my goodness, this has like kind of like a holographic foiling to it. But I can do coloring on here. I can color these. So I can cut it out as a card panel and then color it. So I would make it my own. And so there's a few of those in there. And then there's another one where it's on the corners, the 2 corners. So I could make this a panel and I could make this a panel. That got me. And of course the rest of the papers are beautiful too. I mean, just look at them. Look at that one. Look at the rainbow on here. Isn't that pretty? So anyway, I did it. I bought this 12 by 12. Now where am I going to put this? Because I have no space on my desk. So I did that. And then I went to this place that's closing down. It's they sell like handmade tables out of like big pieces of tree bark wood. And my daughter went and she says, Mom, they have all these free pieces of wood if you want to go get some. So we went and looked, and there's a few I want to get, but I went in my car, so I need to go in my truck because my husband will kill me if I load up my car with pieces of wood. Yeah, I think I'm going to put this little black strip there. Let me see. In fact, I called him when I was on my way there, and he said, "Oh, what are you up to? Where are you going?" And I told him, and he said, "You're in your car?" I said, "I'm not bringing anything home in my car. I just came to look." There you go. So let's see. This piece of white. Oh, I think that turned out pretty. What do you guys think? That's a good Father's Day card. You don't think it's too feminine, right? It's a nice That kind of almost looks like, clouds in the sky if you look at it. I like it. I know he'll like it. He likes anything I make. He's such a good, loving man. All right, let's pick another one out of here. Let's see. I'm not going to do the same thing, so I'll try something different. I like this one. Maybe this one. Maybe. Let's try that. How are we doing on time? Oh, thanks, Brenda. Yeah, I have a hard time with masculine cards. I know we all do. We all struggle with those, but it's just something we need to do. Now, what did I do with my cleaning rag? Here it is. And this is just like homemade stamp cleaner I have in this spray bottle. There we go. Nice and clean. All right. Put that back away. If I could find the packaging. Guys, do you guys lose your stuff when you're crafting? Or is it just me? Sometimes I nearly lose my mind when I'm crafting. Let's see. What if we cut this one out using this postage stamp edge frames? You think? Have you guys seen? I know I keep saying I'm not gonna order anything new, but I really want to. Those postage stamp, it's like a whole line that they have. Oh, who was it? Was it? Help me, Charlene. Who was it? Was it Waffle Flower? And they had like it was a postage die and then stencils to do different kinds of images on there. And I thought, oh, I just have to have that one. Was it honeybee? I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was waffle. Let me look. I'm going to look now because now my brain wants to know. Yeah, it's waffle flower. I'm sure honeybee has some too, though. But they have like different. Let me look again. They have different stencils. So like they have a holiday one. Trying to find it on here. Yeah, it's a postage collage, and they have a whole set. God, I wish I could share my screen. How do I share my screen? Let me pull it up. Let's see if I can share my screen. Let's try that. Let's see. No, it's not going to let me. I don't have that option. Anyway, it is waffle flower. And so it's like a postage die that will like do perforated sections. You could leave them all as one, you cut them apart, and then you can stencil. Yeah, and they keep making sets to complement it. It's just I see it and it's like, oh, do I do it? Do I get it? Do I not? I don't know what to do. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut this one. I want some of the white, maybe around there. Let me see where I'm at here. Moving all my stuff out of my way. I did kind of rearrange my die cutting machines so they're close by, so I don't have to. I was having to stand up and walk to another corner of my room, but I changed it so they're actually right next to me. All right. Let's see how this one turns out. And this one, let's see what I'm going to do with it. Save that piece. And then where are my cards? Ooh, that looks good with that green on there. What do you think? Yeah, but my thing, Charlene, I'm sorry for shaking the camera, is I don't want to keep buying and buying. I get some goodies from being on design teams, and so that fills up my room. And if I buy too much more, I'm definitely going to need a bigger room. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for joining. Okay, you lurk away. Yeah, I tried to, I must have rearranged this room a good dozen times already because I want to have it where my most used tools. Oh, I like this one. I like that teal. What do you think, Lynn? Teal, right? Teal for the win. Um, I like to have them so that most of my most used tools and goodies are close at hand, so I'm not getting up and wandering around looking for things. Although I'm still always looking for things because then I don't know where I put it in my pile of um, my mess on my desk. Okay. Okay. Then let's see. Right? That's the issue. I would buy them. I probably would. But I'm fortunate. I'm very lucky that the teams I'm on, I get some amazing goodies to play with. The funny thing is my husband will, he'll say, okay, this is where you want this. If I ask him to hang something up on a wall and I'll say, yeah, 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 that's where I want it. Are you sure? And like, yeah, that's where I want it. That's perfect. And then I try not to ask him to move it because I know I'm going to hear, I asked you, you said that's where you wanted it. And that's where I put it because he does not like making holes in our walls. Um, so uh, I've only asked him to move something on the wall once so far. So, and that was my what I used to hold my ink pads, and I moved it from one wall to a different wall um, because of the rearranging I did of my desk space too. Let's see. Can you guys hear the crying 9-month-old? Oh, I've been real good, Charlene. I haven't bought all the ink pads yet. I bought I have all the full set of Gina K's. I have all the set of Distress and Distress Oxides, and I have um, a lot of the Simon Says stamp, the positively saturated mini ones. Yeah, he does not want things hung up on the wall. That's just him. And I tell him we can patch the hole and paint over it. And this is relatively new. So we got our house completely remodeled on the inside about it was in 2018, so 6 years ago. And so ever since then, he's like, no, don't put that on the wall. Don't. If you're going to put it there, it's got to stay there. So he's been like that since we remodeled. Where is it? Where is it? When does a regular joke become a dad joke? All right, let's trim this one off. And this one, I'm going to use the rectangular one. Let's see. And I should have cut out the center out of here. Well, I'm just going to get another piece of that same color. That's all there is to it. In fact, I think I have, oh no, I don't have a scrap of that. Do I? Maybe. I'm going to trim it down just a smidge so it'll fit on that scrap. Wait, let's see. I'm catching up. Hold on. Let's go back. 6 different companies, full size, and 2. Oh my goodness, Charlene. I don't know where you store them. I would have no space. I would have absolutely no space for all of those. And let's see, Don, just got your first Gina K inks a few weeks ago. Bought a few cubes. Yeah, I invested in the full collection a couple years back, and they were on sale. It was probably a Black Friday sale or something for the full collection. And I was like, oh, I have to do it. I absolutely have to, because I'm not going to get this price again. So I did that. Your list, huh? I don't even want to think about my list. It's too much. It's just too much. I think if I go there. When does a dad joke become or when does a regular joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. All right. So this one will be for my son. I should have, you know what I should have done was trim this sentiment out with postage edges. Oh well. Okay, do I do it in the middle? Or, oh, and wait, let me see. Let me find something. If I do it in the middle, make that like a belt. What do you think? Don't get me started on pattern paper, Charlene. It's it's just it's an addiction. That's what it is. It's an addiction. All right, let me see if I can use, should I do a strip of orange back there? Let's try. Or the black. I think I like the black better. See, I'm trying to use orange. If you guys didn't watch, we had a hop. Lynn had a hop with our crafty friends where we used our least favorite color, and this is my least favorite color. Okay, let me embrace the orange. Let me embrace the orange. Oh goodness, Lynn. See, Lynn did a card with orange and teal. Now teal's her favorite color, but apparently orange is not. Bye, Lynn. Thanks for showing up for a bit. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so I am gonna add that on there, but I need to add some foam tape. If I could only find my scissors now. Oh, you're there. Okay. So just a bit there, just a little bit on each side. What time is it? Okay, we're good. And then I'll put it in. Lynn made me do it. She made me embrace the orange. Okay, let's do this. Right about there. Oh, I didn't take the release paper off this tape. No wonder it's not sticking. Okay. All right, let me get this closer. All right, then I can trim this off. Alrighty. Then I can add our sentiment in the front. And now the second part of that sentiment will go on the inside of the card. When does a dad joke become? When does a regular joke become a dad joke? See, I can't even get it straight. When it becomes apparent. And I think I will trim this down and mat it with some of that teal as well, just to put on the inside of the card. That'll kind of tie the colors together, right? Yeah, I mean, green is probably a close second for me. I don't know about you guys, but growing up back in the day, back in the 70s, everything in the house was green. We had that avocado green refrigerator, avocado green stove. We had green carpeting. The outside of our house was painted green. The family car was green. Everything was green. And I just, my sister and I swore when we grew up, we would not have anything green in our houses. Well, guess what? A couple of years ago, my house was painted a real dark green, not that avocado green, but green nonetheless. And then didn't sit well with me, so we changed it. Oh yeah, the carpet was orange too. It was just or gold. Or did you have those mirrors? We had a wall of those 12 by 12 mirrors that, made up the whole wall. Oh, but you know what? That was fashionable in the day. So I guess my mom was fashionable and she made sure her house was with the times. I just think back and those colors. Those colors. Okay, so then the inside, and then I'll just wish him a happy Father's Day because he's our little jokester. All right, so this one's for my son. Okay, 2 cards down. I've got a few more to go. Let's see. Let me think what I can do with the next one. Let me move this out of my way, move that out of my way. Oh, yeah. Your grandma, huh? My mom. I just don't know what the thought process was for those. I don't get it. But I mean, like I said, they were they were with the times apparently. I'll use this one. So, and we were, we were really lucky. My mom is a seamstress and she used to make us our clothes, so we always had pretty up to date clothes. We were lucky. We would go to whatever store was trending at the time and figure out which one we liked whatever dress or outfit we liked, then she'd go to the fabric store, buy the fabric. Well, she would draw the dress first, just figure out what we liked, and then she would pick a fabric, and well, we would pick it together, and then she'd go home and make her own pattern and cut it out, and that's it. We had what we wanted. So very lucky. I, on the other hand, do not like to sew at all. Not my thing. Oh yeah, plastic and those plastic runners, guys, all over the hall, anywhere the path was, the walking path. Those plastic runners and plastic on the couch. Oh man, I'm glad I wasn't the only one. For a while I thought we were the only ones that lived like that because, back in the day, you would hang out with your friends outside. You wouldn't really go in their houses. Our parents would send us go outside and play, and we'd be outside all day, and we'd not come home till it got dark. All right, I'm going to see if I can figure out what sandwich will work on my Empress for this 3D folder. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to try and figure this out. Let's see. Maybe it's just one plate. Let's try. Let's see what it does. No, one plate's not going to work. That's too thick. Let's try with the magnetic plate and the plastic plate. See if that works. No. Oh, I'll have to pull out my Platinum 6 if I want to do this. Let me try and figure it out. I may not give up quite yet. No, I don't think it's going to work. Oh, darn it. So that's why I didn't get rid of my other machine, because you never know what's going to work and what isn't when it comes to your sandwiches. Can't keep anything nice, huh? I know the feeling. Um, we didn't buy nice furniture until all my kids were grown up, moved out. And then lo and behold, the grandkids are here. And so there went that. My husband said we'll get nice furniture when the grandkids are all grown up. Again, he'll buy new couches when the grandkids are all grown up. And I said, well, okay. That's not going to work. Okay. So let me put these away for now. I'll have to do a little bit of research on what sandwich will work for that. I can hear the tearing sound now. It was awful. And believe it or not, my mom had those on the seats of the car too. She made like her own seat covers. Like I said, she was a seamstress. If she wanted to get something made, she got it made. And that included upholstering a car, making drapes, upholstering furniture. She made it work. No, not that one. Let's see what else I have here. It work. That might work. What did I do with all of my plates? Oh, I know where they are. One of the grandbabies was playing with them. Okay, let's try this one more time before we finish up. Let's see. This is the embossing plate. Now that's too big. That's way too big. That's not thick enough. That's the embossing plate, but that's for regular embossing folders, not these 3D ones. Oh no, there's no more plastic on my mom's furniture. She's moved beyond that stage in life. Yeah. Which I'm happy for, because man, did we ever get skin torn off on those plastic couch covers. Okay, guys. Let's try. I forgot I have this these ones. So let's see. Standard embossing folder. 3D is platform A folder and adapter plate D. So that's this one. I like that it has it right there on the cover, the front. Okay, let's try. I don't think so. I think that's too thick. I think it's way too thick. Let's try it. That kind of did something, but not the full. No. I don't know. These Simon Says stamp ones are pretty thick. So I'm going to try one more go before I let you all go. See if at least I can get this embossed. Add a shim. No, I need more than that. Oh, let's try this one. See, I keep saying I'm going to try one more and then let you go, but I don't let you go. I keep trying one more. All right, let's see. This did the trick. Ah, that did the trick. But I put it the wrong way. That's okay. I'll use it. I'll make it work. So I'll use that for the next card. I'm not going to finish that one today, but that'll be for one of my sons-in-law. And I'll trim that down, add another sentiment, and get their card going. But here's the two I did make today, guys. This is for my husband, and this is for my son. What do you think? Oh, I didn't think about that. I did put it through the side with a hinge, right? I hope so. I don't know. Sometimes I don't pay attention. All right, guys, I got to get going. Grandma duty calls. My daughter starts work right now. She started a minute ago. So I have to take care of my grandbabies. Thanks for being here with me, you guys. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.